Hurricanes wave your center pedal in a 3A, and Zon and Paz are starting on defense. Should be a really good matchup. Both teams playing BK yesterday. Mississauga losing 2-1 and OHA losing 3-1. And the opening faceoff won by OHA. Take it back in their own end. We'll circle back, go behind their own net. Both cuts down. And OHA brings that back out of the blue. 2-on-1. Half the track, flip most of the but Kahan had to make a nice sliding move just to get over the knocks the net off. Yeah. Changes for both teams. And Sam McDonald back into the fold, having missed a couple games. Face-off win, Mississauga. Down, move around the other side, McDonald in the corner. Moves right up the board, but brought back going. Snap, hit hard in the board. Heck up for a big save. McDonald circles back. And this shot picks up back on the board. Can't get it out. GDD pack the pass. Shot coming. Went wide. Owen picks it up, looking for some help. Gets in the way. OHA picks that puck back up. At the point, trying to get that puck through. Gets a couple of defenders. Owen takes the man in the corner. Puck to throw the net. Still can't get it out. And finally gets to the neutral zone. OHA, B to D, regrouping. Can't connect. And it's starting to get that puck right back out. Still on it. Back to Zon over to Langus. Langus on the boards. Trying to poke it through. Battling man, and it gets knocked down. OHA up the puck. And still he turns it back. And Mississauga's regrouping in their own zone. Looking for somebody. Just misses Langus and it's into the OHA zone. Staley behind the net now. It's hit hard. That's going to drop penalty. Mississauga's going to get their first power play. Good foretracking in there, and it's like a boarding call. The Langer's going to dig into that face-off. Instead of Staley and Zon. A focus and Groins. Staley at the point of it, looking. And they know Groins outside, but Focus. Passing over Groins jumps in the back of the net. Langus picks it up. Looking to go flat right. Just missed Staley. Staley push dropping. Gets into the ice. Nice shot. He gets it on net. Oh, he got the gun. Then just misses. And Groins punches down, keeps that puck in. Goes back behind the net. OHA Edmonton picking that puck up. Can't get it out. And Langus picks the puck up. She's going to move it over. Groins back to Staley. Staley looking for somebody. Makes some moves. Moves down the boards. Tries to fend it back. But gets blocked. OHA, and she gets the puck right back. Looking for somebody to move to the focus. Drops it over. Some changes for Mississauga. Going to get the shot, but left there by the goaltender. One there. See on there? Right, for Ryan Shane. Here, back on the boards. OHA checks it out, with his own. Hey, I've got back to Asma. Looking for somebody to move that puck to. And they regroup in their own end. He's going to skate that up. Moves there with Fabro. Fabro brings across the line. Get out. Puts it back to Fabro. Fabro's going to skate into the one, take a shot. Back in front. Crucians with the back. But she circles back, passes it back to Pazma. Pazma, dropped out to Aquino. Aquino, back to Pazma. To the knees, but she gets a puck down to that. Crucians battling now. Inside, they're going to give her a hand. A little bit of a shot by Edmonton player. Wing on the boards, and that penalty's over. All even now. Pazma with the puck, moving to the point. Bo just gets it deep in the corner. Funny bounce in the corner there. The Zamboni comes out. Fabro. Cleaner now. To the front. Can't quite get a shot off. And Edmonton's out with the puck now. Looking wide. Big a pass. Oh, nice pick. Stopping that pass on the track. Battling on the boards now. Comes in there right. He's just looking to find somebody, but isn't anyone there. Edmonton coming around the top, centering. Associates going to try and get up to Courier. Courier. Battling hard up the board. When changes are up. Stripped up, outside, delayed. Bodies flying everywhere. Maybe trying to make that pass back. And tied up. And two players tied up. Looks like Mississauga is going to come with a head onside penalty. We got 2. 4 minutes. So, Mississauga going to have to show a 4-minute penalty. OHA on track. That comes to the top. OHA. One goes out time down. And Edmonton clips back from the pack at the top. Stop cutting. Right in that. But Edmonton recovers the puck again. At the point. 3-8. Nothing. Edmonton first off to the top. Really doing a good job keeping that puck up high. Maisie. Flat. Bradford. Owen down the corner. Center. Maybe there, but John tried to play, but Edmonton brings that puck down, keeps it in. Edmonton with a puck by the net, circling well. Shot. Johnny comes up with a big stop. 3:15 left in the penalty. Some changes by both sides, fresh legs. Soldier steps in, and Edmonton with the face off control. They jump it back behind the net. Going with there flying by a drop back. I with 2 Edmonton players. Not a few building down there. Edmonton gets up to the sideboards. And we're going to confer our DD. That looks like it got out, but it did. They're offside. 2:54 left. In the pedal. Face off, Angus wins it back. The Pokers takes a look, and she's going to fire it down right to the end. Right on net. Probably going to be the longest shot of the game. And the OHA goalie is going to cover it up, and we're going to get an offensive zone face-off. 2:45 left in the penalty. OHA controls. We're going to get the puck in the neutral zone. Trying to find a cleaner in, but we're going to dump it in. Straight for going from 2 foot from the boards, and then picks that puck up there. It goes up to the point. Back down to the half wall. Moving the puck out, trying to give and go. The third on that, scramble. Up there. But no shot. Puck goes back to third again. Again, it sticks all over the place, but nothing directly on any of those shots. And Mississauga will get that puck down and try and get a change. Edmonton through the neutral zone. And they gain the line. Move the puck up high. Stop coming back over by Mississauga. Good stick. And Zun's going to get that puck out into the neutral zone. OHA circling in their own end, trying to find a good exit. And they're going to dump that puck down. We can get down there, and that's the nice thing. Edmonton moving the puck around on the outside, but Mississauga doing a good job of tagging at the middle, not giving out any saving shots in the middle of the ice. 1:37 left to kill still. And Fabro out there with Aquino. Aquino's going to leg that puck bring it back over the hole. Oh, back to Plasma. They'll the first attempt, but then dumps it down. Knocked down at the Edmonton blue line, but Aquino's going to come up to that puck. He's going to dance in a little bit. Trying to leg that puck, take some time. The C's waiting to help the boards. That's going to be a penalty. And another. Well, we got one coming here, at least. And 1:11 left in the Edmonton power play. They're going to get a penalty to make it a 4-on-4. So 4-on-4 action. 2-minute body contact. So Edmonton. Maisie Lefleur, Owen and McDonald out in the 4-on-4. Face off run by Edmonton. They're up to try and break it out of their own corner. Once being there, Lefleur breaks that up. A little bit of a spread in the neutral zone. Now Edmonton brings it in. Brings it up to the top. D to D. And moves it to the middle, but Owen blocked that shot. Regala picks that back up, tries to get it up the boards, but it gets blocked. She down out of the board. Puck that's out to the point though. Point shot from the top. Just right to the net. More in the back than anything else, I think. Owen Schaefer's hit player up the boards. Sticks with it. And the Courier pressuring. Raising in the flat. This goes wide. And puck that's out in the neutral zone. Edmonds going to try and regroup. Some changes from Mississauga. Boyne's now out. The Courier trying to move it over. Owen picks up the back. Has a little bit of room. He's going to take a look and wait for somebody. Gets a shot on that. But no rebound. As Maisie was going heavily out looking for him. 6 seconds left, and Mississauga will be on the power play.
You get from there.
Would you want to play that play?
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's your favorite purpose here. We're doing great, and I can't do cool like that. Yeah.
That goes back. That goes over back. She's going to pick it up on her own end. She's going to wheel. Got some speed going. Going to take it all the way down the left side. And right with his own. Take a look for somebody to circle around the net. On her backhand. Looking for something to move that back to. Dropped it in there for the throw. There pushed off to McCullough. McCullough's going to take a shot. Right up to it, but right on the number. And the Edmonton goaltender is going to freeze it for a face-off. 19 seconds left on the power play. Face-off one. Mississauga picks up that puck. Staley behind the net with it. She's going to put up to a point. McCullough's going to come up fast. Back to Staley. No lane for it, so she's going to circle back up to McCullough. McCullough's shot. Nice shot. Big block to save the Edmonton goalie. And McCullough's in the corner with a clear. Nope. Staley. And Glenn, he's going to keep that puck in. All even now. 5 seconds to play. Edmonton moving along the boards. And they're going to try and get that puck out. Goins and Plasma. Looking for somebody to move that puck to, but she skates it up. Gets the blue line. Takes the shot. And again, nice glove by the Edmonton goaltender. They're getting some shots, but all sticking to the Edmonton goaltender. Looking for some rebounds there. Fabro line out. And face off run by Edmonton. They're going to circle behind their own net. Travis Gunner, but Gunner picks that pass up and jumps it back into the corner and chases it down. Bruce's on the wall. Bruce's coming out. Pablo hit the soft food. Ricochet the goes wide. Edmonton's going to get that back out, scale it out. We're going to chip it up. Packman's going to pick it up. Back for deep, Edmund. Oh, looking for somebody. You're going to give it back to Packman. Back to Hall. Hall moving up. Crucial. Looking for Fabro. Just misses, and Edmonds going to turn that back up in the neutral zone. That might be icing. No, way back. Owen taking a look. Triple back. D to D. Hall up the middle. Fabro. But Edmonton got that off. Now they got the puck. Move it back. D to D. Knocked in, just misses. Owen goes out to man. It's going to skate that back out. And drop him to the other side. That one now. They'll get to that back. Get that. Now you pick back. Trade the back there. Edmonton recovers that back and in. The top. On the board. Yeah. Right body. Grab that up out. Edmonton still comes up with a pass to the point. No lane there. The three top right. The three over there. Gonna dump that back there and get a change going. Oh no, on the fourth step. He's gonna be the first one to the puck. Keep out the corner. Looking for some help. And maybe go. Up comes the other side, and then he's gonna pick that up. McDonald chasing back now. Their own zone. They move that over the hole, stop some time and take a look. Call Pablo Julio. Julio just misses that pass. We've got Emily coming for something. And I interrupted this flashing number, so I'm not exactly sure what that call is. But it means that Mississauga power play, so we'll take it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for doing something they shouldn't do. And with 2:41, Mississauga's going to get their third shot on the power play. Pass goes off the left skate, and Edmonton's able to kill. Body moves up off the lava. So, McDonald back to Owen. And they regroup. They're moving around. Make sure they're going with some speed. Owen brings up the middle note. Lots of time. Over to Maisie. Maisie down the left side now. He's going to bring it all the way down around the net. And nice back. Looks like it's going to take a shot. Gets that to the side, but just goes wide. Taylor now in the corner. Back to Owen. Owen's looking for somebody, but nobody there. It's going to go deep. Banger. Nope, sorry, it's over. Rainy with the puck in the shot. Rates up high. Barry gets up back. Get a hand pass. He's going to move that puck outside. Both teams not giving up a lot in the middle of the ice. Every time that puck gets there, it's hard to get a stick on it. Yeah. With 57 seconds left in the power play, this is how it's going to win that third side, but it's going to come all the way back to their own ends. And the focus is going to regroup, find their own net. We'll bring that puck up. Leave it for the open wing. And Goins brings that puck shot the line. OHA pokes it off, is able to dump it the right for the ice. Look like this again behind our own net. We're going to try one more time. 30 seconds left on the power play. And the Purple will drop the Langus. Langus just out of a reach. OHA tries to dump it out, but I think somebody on the bench will really get a whistle and a face off from the Edmonton ends. Face off, scramble. Edmonton wins it. We're going to dump it around the far boards, and the focus is there to keep it in. The focus across the groins. Groins into the corner. Rink moves it back out front. But John is going to save that pass. Finance it open lane to shoot it back. Gets it down to Stoney. Stoney. The Jets a little bit, man. The penalty's over. 5-on-5. Stoney tied up the boards. Two Mississauga players in there, but that gets dumped out. Okay, turn away. It's right over and picks up that pass. Moves it up. Picks the back to Stoney. Shoots, and Edmonton picks that back up and back across behind groins. Back right remedy there. Edmonton picks that back, decides to come in. Bagwell flip his line around that though. Looking for somebody. Move up the board, Kyle. Map is unfixed. In the neutral zone. But that's the beggar. First period. 0-0. Shots 8-5 for Mississauga. 8-5. No fun, but they'll take 2 minutes to have a chat. Both goaltenders pretty sharp. And both teams aren't giving up anything in the middle of the ice. Wait for a good one. And, yeah. Edmonton up in the top. They're going to be up, dump it in. Hell gets that puck up the boards and out. Edmonton recovers one and bring it back in. This side you have to try again. Oh, with some speed, coming around, moves that puck back. She's going to beat that down, right? I don't know anything. There's the top one. It did look like it went off the stick. But nevertheless, this guy was going to have to go back and reach out the own end. Has in the corner. Tries to move up the board for them and picks it up. Now can get that puck out. And Edmonton's going to have to tie it up. Pazma over there. Oh, hold back to Pazma. Pazma is feeling that he thinks she's going to move her feet. It's a puck that's crucial. Edmonton's going to dump that puck down. No icing. Must hit somebody on the leg. Pazma checks out in the corner. Pazma coming in to help out. He's going to skate it out. Right up the middle. And then take a shot that's blocked by the Edmonton defender. Got the ball going. Pinches down. Cutter with the puck now. Going. Going to get that puck deep. Fabre's going to pick it up. But Edmonton pokes the puck through. They're going to get up the boards. Daniel picks down. He's going to carry that puck around, looking for somebody to move it to. Owen now. Down to Maisie. Maisie going to puck back. Maisie. Looking for butt foot shoot. Right in the middle of the goaltender. Another great shot. Great opportunity by Mississauga right in the middle of the ice. Good rotation. He's gonna do him. He's gonna win the third half. But Edmonton can end up with the puck. Going down the neutral zone. Keepers. That's a couple moves. So the period tries to tip it up the middle. McConnell will pick it up. He's gonna tip it down the board. But good trip by Edmonton player. Stops it there and they're gonna turn it up. Edmonton wide with it. Owen, nice grab. McConnell's gonna pick it up in her own corner. He moves it up to Maisie. Gonna try and poke that puck deep. Maisie. Check by 3 Edmonton players. And at the 15, Owen's taking a look. Got some time. He's the top to the focus. The focus up to Stoney. That puck will roll too much towards the middle. Down now with the puck, looking for some help. Nothing there. He's going to hold that puck there as long as she can. Edmonton with that puck under flat. Jamie thrown. Shot. Right grapple flag. Didn't quite get the hit on that one she was hoping for. But a great chance for Mississauga. Well, yes. The face off Edmonton and Joe in the corner is a battle. Jones gets that back to the trailer net, but nobody there. Still, to control that puck in the corner. Looking for Langus. Langus says the puck in the net hits the side. Staley back up to the point. Graves is going to cut it top, take a nice short shot, but it's backed by the Edmonton player in front. Edmonton tries to jump it up the board. The dunk gets that. She's got some time. She throws the net back. The focus attack puts the goal. Edmonton's shining out, just back on a bit. Going out back to her own end behind the net. See, both teams good at protecting. Edmonton up to the puck. Up the boards. Mississauga gets that puck out. Langus. Battling one-on-one right now. People cut the front, take a shot. Nice. Second shot. Yep, that nice little hard shot back Edmonton got. Edmonton off the side. That's a nice shot. The blue line. It's that up for that. And Edmonton stops that puck. Very good shot. So good. Final face off. One by Mississauga, back to the D and back with Fallon. That puck squirts out. Circle, tries to get that puck to no ice. Nobody there. And then just going to come over the other way. They cross the line 3 on the boards. Good check by Owen on the boards. Keeping the outside. As it goes in to help out. And this guy comes over the top. Off the top and Sun, it's picked off. The Panthers going to escape out. We've got a little bit of room. Where the out, we can top Darren. Darren going to dump it all the way around. Just out of reach and back left. Bishop's going to dump this far corner. And with a change, Edmund's going to have some time to go. The first is quick for that. So it's down on that. I don't know that. He went for a house shot. But again, Edmonton goaltender coming up strong. Not giving up any rebounds. Cruisers is right there. Well, this side wins that one. Back on. And you're going to throw that down the corner. Cruisers is there. She has it behind the net. Ball. Edmonton picks that up. And they're going to try and break it out. But Owen's going to pick that back up. She's going to keep it, put it back down deep at Cruisers. Cruisers is hard in the board. Baba comes in to help out. The Cruisers going to come up with that back. Baba through. Can't follow home. Took over McDonald. McDonald back to the corner. Cruisers looking for somebody to move that back to. Move it back by Owen. He's going to move it now. Fire back now. McDonald comes down. Let's get back this way. Well, Baba shot. And again, the Edmonton goaltender was back with the dog. Big save. Real good capture by Mississauga there. This team's got a lot of grip. Good short trap. Won't give teams time to move that puck or too often. Points now. That we get killed. And again, the Edmonton goaltender strong. Big win. There's a Blake's back. Rapper's back. Trying to get that puck across the OB. It's cut off. Woodman is going to try and break in. McDouglas. Good job. Coming in, right shot. Big stop. I haven't seen much work this period, but that's a big one. Crazy wins that puck, but Edmonton comes up with that puck. They try to center, and Kettle's away. Kettle looking for the Kool-Aid, but it touches the ref on the way out. The Kool-Aid's going to turn around, dump that puck down. No, I didn't. Okay with that. Kool-Aid gets forked up. He's going to try to turn that puck, but there's a change going on, but she's not going to go after her change. It's on a good step, and that looked like it was outside, but it's on. Tipping that puck deep. Forecheck on it. Bailey's going to come down hard. He's on. But there's on. Edmonton comes up with the puck though. Now he's going to move that puck up. Aguero, got a little bit of room. He's going to skate it down. She's going to take a shot. It goes off the stick, and then it's the match is going to stop right. Georgia waiting for a face-off. Edmonton wins. They take the circle behind the net. Defense pitch down. 2-on-1 now. Taping up. They good. Backed up right there, and he picks up that pack across. Edmonton trying to get that back out. Mississauga picks up. Edmonton controlling in the corner. Again, back and forth. So Sergio's going to come out with it. He's going to go in. He's going to skate it up. Get it deep and skate it down. There's a flag behind the net. Two skaters. Sergio looking for something to move it to. Jeff Fisher's burn. No one's going to force him. Good pressure. And turning back, looking for some help. She's got Fisher down. Fisher just missing that dump in. No one's going to come up with it. He's going to hold her man up. We're going to ping pong there in the neutral zone. Edmonton finally gets a beat. And the centers. The good stick stop back from goes in that. McDonald pulls her man. Fabro now. And Fabro is going to skate that back around. She's going to delay. Looking for someone to move that back too, but good forecheck by Edmonton. They're going to come on the top shot. Trying to get stopped. He's going to jump on that back for the face-offs. Just over halfway, still 0-0. Face-off. One by Mississauga. Owen tries to clear, but it just rolls off their stick there. Got it back. Good tie-up by McDonald. It's on. Got to attack the back. I don't get a step over. She tried to open the middle. Edmonton goes for the shooting to the corner. He gets that back. Maybe. I kind of after that up. He finds him. He's going to get it back before he's going. Going to put that back deep. Bottom corner gonna get that puck. But I'm gonna get it off the board, and they're gonna get the puck right now. Cutting through the neutral zone into the zone. And the puck up the big stick. Now ball on the boards. Battle with that puck out with 3. They just missed it. She's gonna ball on the boards, trying to get that puck deep. But it's cut off by Edmonton player. Whoa. That puck. That's gonna come in. He's gonna move the puck. There you go. Whoa. No, we can play it through the net. The goaltender down. And Edmonton's gonna recover. We're gonna get it out. Recover to the neutral zone. But Edmonton picks that puck up. We're gonna try and break down. As Lawrence gets that puck behind her own net. Moves it up. It goes straight through. That's gonna come right down the goaltender. No icing. Goaltender dumps that puck down. And offside. The slow freeze by Edmonton is going to cost them the zone. That's going to give this side a chance to do a line short as well. Take off, Edmonton will get that puck deep. But Hope picks that up, off the Pasma up the boards. And Stoney's going to get that puck down in the Edmonton zone. They'll get faces it down. Back the other side. Edmonton goes off, but they get that puck up and they get it in the neutral zone. Pasma first crossing is up. Oh, circles back. Pasma. And circles back at shoot balls. Hold line on that. She's going to come out in front. It's a little bit on the inside skater herself. Helped out. Mississauga gains his own, looking to set it. And that's deflected by the Edmonton player. Hold down deep. So the people with the heck out of top. He's going to circle back down. Mississauga cycles. There you go. Mission Eichel will need to get to a forehand pocket for the freedom pack. And Edmonton goal for it comes up big again. We're into the first half. Scrambled. Edmonton's just going to come up with it. They're going to puck right. McDonald scores a play with the boards. That puck bounces off the stick. Frino now out. He's got a little bit of room. She's going to puck the net. She's going to take a shot. It's Jack. Rebound comes out. And the backhand stop by the Edmonton goaltender. Fabro goes fast. Wins with Frino. Frino on the board. Checked by Edmonton. Owen fast by he gets knocked down. 2-on-1. McDonald. Shot. Doesn't miss this one. McDonald's going to cover that puck. She's got some speed. She's exact. Moves across. Reaches 3 across the line. The Frino drops this is that puck. Fabro puts one off over there. Keep that puck in the zone. She moves to nearly out that Reaches the skates. Edmonton's going to get out of his zone. Edmonton dumps that puck deep. McDonald's turns together. Battles hard. Owen's going to help her out. She's going to move up the board for Courier. Battling the lead. Goes to the middle of the ice. McDonald's going to try and chip that one out. But again, Edmonton stops and dumps deep. Owen chips it out on the boards. Nobody there. Then takes your man out hard. Bouncing. Fabro gonna turn. And I think he's got a good spot. Ingram's gonna throw it up. Shot. Big spot by Fowler. Song coming up big. Griffith's gonna just get that back out into the neutral zone, but Edmonton turns it right back in. And offside. Edmonton on the far side. That's 2 now that they've got caught in the zone trying to make a play. Coach won't be happy with that, I don't think. 2:14 to play. Edmonton's going to win on. They get a shot off. It's high. And that hits the ceiling and it's going to another face off in the Mississauga zone. Face off running to this side corner. Down on the boards. So goes to 7. 3 Edmonton players against 2 Mississauga. And it's still scrambling there. This side comes over that puck. McDonald's going to take it on the far wing. Lazy down the side. Goes back to the point, going to him. He's going to put a puck towards him after it's going to hit his foot and go to the corner. The field is taken down. No penalty. Bit of a change. Ryan gets with that puck. Quick gets put back for quick, and Edmonton's going to come up the middle of that puck. Drop it. Nice pick by Sarah. Still up to Paddle. Paddle the punt. He's going to take a shot extra right. Goes out for a rebound. Owen at the point. He's going to throw one through for traffic, but it's in the fellows in the punt doesn't try to make it through. Edmonton on the far side. They're going to chip it under the neutral zone. McDonald circles back. Even triple boards. The Langus. Stoney. All 3. And that makes the shot that goes out the schedule. 45 seconds left. Second period. Still no score. This is time to defense. Definitely pressuring. Ryan gets picked up into the corner. He's going to grab the players there, but Edmonton's been able to reverse. They're going to get the board behind ball and trying to get that back out. Move it up. No outside. That's going to trickle back outside. Edmonton's going to have to circle back. Dump that puck deep. And Owen's going to go retrieve in the corner. He's going to dump it up the boards. To Zahn. Zahn's going to try and chip it out. But Edmonton keeps that back in. Owen shifts behind the net. McDonald now going to circle around. Who's that puck was done moving up the middle. So he's going to go down one-on-one. Keep that puck to the right. A nice shot on net. Big rebound, but nobody around. Edmonton breaking in now. Nice little move. Pull back in, but the buzzer sounds before there's a chance for them to put that back in the net. Hey, how are you? Welcome back to the third period. We're trying something with the sound. Hopefully this sounds a little better. Alright. There we go. Face off. One by Mississauga. Mississauga kicks that puck in. Petal's going to chase it down to the corner. Edmonton trying to flip it back. Petal checking hard. And Edmonton's crossed the line. Breaking wide. Pass post. Threw it cut in. That's a good shot. It's a one. Big stop. Shots after 2 periods though with 23-9 over Mississauga. But Edmonton with the first one in the third. Sergio. Wins the first off in their own corner. Edmonton up in the puck for the point. Throws a hand on that one. I'm going to get it out. But checked hard. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Going to end up in Edmonton's end. Edmonton tries to move up the boards. They're out in the neutral zone. Oh, recovering two. Edmonton player. Ain't got a handle on that. Move to the front of the net. That's going to knock the net off. It was interesting after a flood where the Petals end up. Puck stopping abruptly. Mississauga felt that in their first game. Spent first half of their power play battling Petals. Owen battling the corner now. Left her man gets back to net. He cuts the front of the net. Ryan gets hard on the puck. Owen reaches. Ooh. Big shot for block in front. Owen's going to come up with that pass. Scramble on the board. Owen knocked over. Edmonton trying to get that back through. Dropped twice. And this guy was going to get under the neutral zone, but nowhere clear. Owen circles back. Over to a deep partner. McDonald up the wing. And Stoney's going to tip that puck and it's going to go all the way down. Green over to chase it down. He forces the puck to the middle. Edmonton can't get it cleanly and they have to flip it back. With north after that puck gets out. Edmonton trying to use a backhand pass over his neck. Mississauga will poke that puck and get it back into Edmonton's zone. Aquino with it now, puts it on the net. Luke gets a shot, but blocked. Back up the boards. And a wide pass. Goes off the stick. This guy puts up Aquino a little bit of room. He's going to dance in. Shot off the stick into the corner. Aquino behind the net. She's going to try and set him in the middle. Right. The point. She takes a bit of a hesitation. Takes a shot at blocked by Edmonton. In the corner. Edmonton controlling. When Mississauga paying the knock, it comes out for left on the ice. The shot. The practice goes wide. Back to the front of that. Foul outside of that on there. And Tracy comes out the front. Shot blocked. Back into the corner. Bobby with the puck. He battles and jumped off the puck. And Edmonton's going to bring that up the boards and just get it deep. Edmonton the first on the puck fire. McCoco, a stick in there, knocked their man down. Chipping away at it. He comes up, gets up the board, paddle. Can't quite come up the rope, and Edmonton will keep it deep. McCoy chips it out, picked off by Edmonton. Edmonton tried to go in front of that. It was blocked by going back to the front of that. Scramble. And Goins is going to come up and he's going to bring it back. Give his teammates a time to reach back. McCoy up next. Maisie. Maisie could have cut through the middle. She will delay. Gets her cross with half. Has it shot black. Maisie going to put that puck towards the net. Just this is a pass to Petal. Petal, Valley in the corner, tries the center. Edmonton picks up that puck. He's going to chip up the board for Hazard. Pinches down, keeps that puck alive. Edmonton trying the other side. He's going to tip down. She's going to keep that puck in and change it down. Edmonton goes away after. Break down the lane. Shot. And big stop. Pop escapes that out. Running away at the blue line. Tips it. Goes off and there and stick. All the way down. Edmonton recovers. Good forecheck. This side comes up with the puck in the corner. Barron centers up towards the next goal. McDonald out the point. She stick down and takes the shot just wide. Harden picks that puck up down the boards. She's going to take a look for somebody. She's going to circle. Push off the puck with a battle. And Silva has to bring that puck out. She puts it back in deep and chases it down. Edmonton, G to D, around the boards. Paddle keeping that puck in. McCocus, now they get that puck deep. And we're going to call that one icing. Tip down. She's going to keep that puck in and change it down. Edmonton goes away after. Break down the lane. Shot. And time to play. 0-0. Great game. Lang's going to dig in with the full back. And Zun's going to go for some treatment in the corner. Owen drops it out. Trips up. And we're going to get a penalty. Owen drives a penalty in the corner. And Edmonton hooking penalty. I believe this will be Mississauga's fourth try in the power play. Line gets Stoney and Maisie. With Roynes and McCoker from the point. Face off one. Roynes moves over to McCoker from McCoker on her forehand. Chipped it in front of the net. Nobody there and Edmonton clears. Roynes circles back. Looking for somebody moving. Ryan picks that back up. He's going to take a ride. Game his own. So he's going to go right at the net. And Jordan gets a little wide. Staley on the boards. Both passing. Gets to the front of the net. Puck Fiddler. The focus on her back end. Can't get a shot away. The focus coming across. They're going to let it come all around. She shoots it. Scores. There's the drop for my focus. The focus on her back end. Can't get a shot away. The focus coming across. They're going to let it come all around. She shoots it. Scores. There's the drop for my focus. Halfway down, third period. 9:08 to play. Beautiful shot by McCokus. Back corner. McCokus. She's going to share it up. And she's going to jump that back and go get it herself. Down with Staley. Staley in the corner. She tries to move back to the point. Admiral holds that back in. She chipped it down deep, saves it down. Edmonton going to get that back out. Giga gets picked up with all the ice. Cosmo picks left. He's going to find a little lane through which he gets knocked down. Maisie. Edmonton shot. Big blood. The Hogs rapidly gloved. Face off in, back to the corner. Scramble on the board, we'll turn it back the other way. Pavla looking for something, moves up the board. The cleaner will try to chip it out. Pavla gets knocked out. The puck still not out. And finally, Paz pushes that one. Under the neutral zone. Edmonton recovers, tries to get that puck in, but doesn't control it. Owen looking for somebody on the board. She puts the other side. Aquino looking for some options. She moves it back out, and it gets me in the neutral zone. And everyone's going to dump it right back in, and the Mississauga gets that quick going up the board. Who's just cooking this or that one? Left in the way. No one's going to have to pick that up. Sideway. Quick handling. He's in the corner. And Sideway across the coach has got the last one in. He's going to skate it in. And delay, looking for someone to move that puck to. Oh, that's left. On the backhand, but can't get a shot away. So skate it up the boards. Looking for someone to move that puck to, leaving it. And Edmonton's out of his own. Good battle. All on the right side. He just pushes it down over the way. McDonald now up the board. Battle from room. Nobody to move it to. Gets a shot from the half. Easy. Towards the net. He gets a big shot and puts it in the corner. From the big get a shot off. Get the clock. Good shot. Oh my goodness. Really amazing shot. The Edmonton goaltender passing up the other way. Talia has a puck. They're trying it. That's off. That's off. Breaking free. Edmonton takes the shot. And Talia comes up with another glove save with a net knocked off. Both teams, big pressure on both ends. Both goalies are going to have to come up big. Edmonton goal was a beautiful stop on the last play. Here they have a goal for sure. Third the big run the face off. Edmonton wins, back to the point, D to D. He puts that puck line out, but it gets it back here in front, into the corner. The focus, either body. Third the battles on the board for Farron. Puts that puck out, he'll chip it out. Edmonton pulls it right back, way outside. Now we're going to touch it on the wrong side of the blue line. And 6:11 to go. Langus digging into a face-off. She wins it back. Bailey back to Boyens. Boyens across from McCoco. McCoco circles back to the Watkins. Says D to D. Boyens going to move it up the boards. Bailey. For a quick check, and we're going to wave that icing off. The Langus is down there hard quickly. Tyler right behind her. Langus back to the point. McCoco for the puck back to Langus. Langus turns. Boyens has that puck. She puts him in the corner. Stick by Edmonton is going to make that little scramble. Langus gets that puck. The quick player get a shot off. Bailey gets a shot. Lots of chances in front, but sticks and bodies flying everywhere. .5:34 to play. Digging for a face-off, win by Mississauga. Got by paddle, but blocked. Staley in the corner battling. Edmonton reverse to the other side, moves up the board. But Hayes there to keep that puck in. Staley flies by. Lucas comes up to the puck. Lucas across. Staples looking for someone to move that puck to. Over on the board, two Edmonton players punch her as she falls down. Bit of a scramble. And Edmonton finally gets the puck, but they flip it out of play to go back to a rather offensive zone face-off. Sidewalk gets into the face-off. And scrambled to the corner with the Saga. Looks like come up with it. Edmonton's able to get it out. Good stick by pass. Flat side exit pass. Underneath his zone. Wheeler comes up with a pass. He's going to stick handle in. Tries to dance into the middle, but it comes off his stick. Edmonton in the corner. Chica on the boards. Shot by Quino Black. Another player going down on the board. And Edmonton's going to take that puck wide right. Can't pass. Doesn't quite get there. Shot. Edmonton with the puck at the point. Patton's going to come up with it. Patton up the boards. Isn't quite there. Owen defending. Nice back up by Cleveland. Edmonton's going to get puck pretty deflected high. Owen with the puck. Keeps this back and forth and takes her defender. She's going to skate it up. Using her body. Looking for some space. They're going to give her the blue line. She's just going to skate out across. Below. Still with the puck. She's just going to turn and fire. And no rebound face off down the Edmonton end. .342 to play. Face off, Main just works that right through, chase it down. Gets knocked down. Big battle behind the net though. And this side is coming up for the puck. Maybe knocked down a second time. No penalty card. Trying to keep that puck in, but one pass by Edmonton. That's going to be a face-off. .325 to play in the third period. Bogey digs in, wins the face-off. Owen taking a look. He can move it up to Kuzic, trying to put that puck down. Kuzic following hard with Doga. Kuzic with the puck, looking for somebody to move it to. Backhand pass from McDonald. McDonald going to bring it down to the corner. She's battling hard. Mississauga, Edmonton, battling the corner. Puck comes up to the point. Kuzic going to dump it back down. And Edmonton's going to come up with it. Not a lot to put it to. Puts it up the boards. Owen's going to put that back off. Comes across, takes the shot a little high. Owen's going to get that puck right back. He's going to cut across, looking for somebody to move that puck to and dumps it deep in the corner. Edmonton throws the puck up the middle. But Kuzic is there. He picks it up. Backward shot. Lock. Quick right there to the net. Edmonton tries to move it up the middle again. It's bouncing around. Anderson's going to come down there. Keeps the puck away. Cleveland's going to come up and get that puck out. So Edmonton controls. Cleveland neutral and gets it back deep. Owen with some time. She's going to look. We'll let her skate it up. She's going to circle back. Cross the Staley. Staley's going to get that puck in. Maybe. Hard on the puck. Chases it all the way behind the net. Henderson going to shoot it down. Groin picks that up though, and her own man goes D to D. Mississauga's crossing over. Back to Groin. Groin's up to Maisie. Groin trying to take the puck off. Following hard. And that puck just going to roll into Mississauga's goaltender and cover for a face-off. And there's a penalty on the play. A lot of things going on there. And Mississauga is going to have to kill out the rest of this game. Short-handed. 1:36 to play. Looks like they're hooking. Tough call with 1:36 to play in such a tight game. Face-off win. That's 6 on the ice for Edmonton, who has the goalie pulled. Back across. Edmonton circling, moving it to the point. Staley breaking that up the track. Edmonton with a puck. The Celtics switch shot. The puck goes into the corner. Edmonton quick tracking. To the front trap. Great tie-up. Great scrap. It jumped on that puck to their rebound. So 6 on 4 Edmonton with a goaltender pulled. One shot to play. Face off. One by Everton back to the point. Staley took that back. I get the puck. Shot. Affected in front foot right. McDonald affected his forward. The corner. Scramble. Shot. $56 seconds left. Edmonton gets a power play goal. So with only 56 seconds left on the clock, all tied up. I won in the third period. Face off. Scramble in the middle. Tripped up. And Flatwood can get that back deep. Up around the boards. Briefly for the pack. McDonald gonna dump it to the far side. Nobody there. Edmonton switches sides. Going up the boards and out. Into the neutral zone. Owen. Now looking for somebody to move that puck to line. McDonald there. She's got that puck. She shoots for the play. Dumps that puck deep. Aquino. Favreau. Ballin line the net. Edmonton gets that back up. We're going to move it up. And a pass just misses. And Chases is on his power. Favreau. 5 seconds left. Got to get that back up to the zone. Aquino. 2 seconds left. Got to get a shot off. And the ball will go. So game tied. And with no time left on the clock, they're going to play a 3-minute 4-on-4 overtime period. So the teams gather and say what they're going to do on their 4-on-4. Game just before actually went to overtime as well. With Gilmore ended up winning that game for being a really flat in overtime. And they're going to stay in the same ends for this overtime period. Langus, Bailey, Wayne's in the focus going to start this 4-on-4. And face-off win, the focus is Wayne's passing it back and forth. Wayne's still standing by moving in the focus in the middle of the ice. Still nobody there. He's going to circle back one more time. Behind her own net. Back to Wayne. Wayne step. She makes her track. Moves it over to Langus for that back cut off. Edmonton shot. Rebound. Huge shot by Power. And Edmonton first shot for the period. Bailey battling hard. Taking in the board. Langus over to McCullough. McCullough keeps going to move it out to Wayne. Wayne's across the red line. She's going to delay at the blue. Haley across the Langus. Langus shot. Just wide. Wayne's back to Staley. Staley going to cut across. She's got off by Edmonton player. Edmonton push across to the blue line. Staley. Wayne's. Edmonton's third plane. Looking for somebody to move that puck to. South of center, the focus drops that puck though. But Edmonton recovers back to the point. Staley jumped over her stick. Edmonton for a cover. Nice deflection. The Charlie's got to come up with 2 big shots again. Edmonton did recovery back to the point. Staley jumped over her stick. Going to have to come up with 2 big shots already in this overtime period. Nice deflection. Straight off. Pass it to the point. She chipped it. Held up at the point. I don't know if it's that back up. She's going to break in. Delaney. Back to her. Over to Papa. Papa's shot deflected. Maisie in the corner. Maisie tries to get it out front. Kettle picks that back up. Kettle looks to the point. Tika. Pico across the pass with pocket shot. Scores! Shot from the point, positive effective through. And Mississauga for the win of one in overtime. Maisie tries to get it out front. Pedal picks that back up. Pedal looks for the point. Pico across the pass with pocket shot. Scores! Mississauga. This is after we got the lead late with less than a minute to play. Scores a Rasmus in overtime. Big shot from the point. Big goal from Rasmus first receiving.